Have you ever wondered, not sure if I'm live, something is wrong here. Hey, have you ever wondered if the headline of your post or the first line actually has any impact on the readership, on grabbing audience attention? So I'm here to tell you that it has a huge impact. It makes difference. It can stop people from scrolling. It lets people know, your target market know that it's for them. So it's very important to be able to create very good headlines and openers for your post. So that's what I'm gonna share. I'm gonna share the coolest way to come up with great headlines for your post in this video. So stick around, make sure you can hear me, because sometimes or often the sound is off. If we haven't met, my name is Edita. I'm from VIE now, and I'm dedicated pretty much to turning desperate prospectors into proud and confident marketers. And I talk about different strategies that allow you to build network marketing without chasing, without living with hidden agenda, without feeling uncomfortable about yourself or for other people, for your prospects, and actually have huge results. So one of the things that is very important if you are on social media or online is your content, because it's the content that exposes you. You put yourself out there through your content, really. Now, and a lot of people don't realize how important good content is. You can create posts that are seen by nobody and actioned on by nobody, or you can create posts that will grab people's attention and that will inspire them to do something. So the headline of your post and the first line of your post are extremely important, because if that's something that it's either not clear for what kind of people it is, or it's not interesting, it's boring, it won't, everything else is not gonna matter, because people are not gonna get through, are not gonna stop to read your post. So today I just remembered the other day about this coolest way to create good headlines, because creating a headline is not such a trivial thing. I mean, it is if you know how important it is, and if you know that there are rules. There's some sort of copywriting involved, and you need to kind of know human psychology a little bit to be able to create good headlines. So this coolest way is to come up with headlines is actually looking at the covers of the famous and popular magazines. And because guess what? These magazines hire very expensive copywriters who create those headlines. And those headlines are there because they work, because people look at them and they decide, they are designed to get people to buy the magazine, or to flip through the pages and make a decision to buy. So the coolest way is really the simplest way is really to look at the little bits and pieces on magazines. And I want to share my screen to demonstrate it. And the interface changed, and I don't know if I can actually do it. Maybe I can't anymore. Sorry, this start screen share here. I don't know if I can do it. Maybe I can't. But anyway, so basically the way to, I'll be looking at this, trying to find if I can see anything. But basically, what I do is I go to Google and I enter name of a famous magazine, for example, Cosmopolitan or Men's Health, and I click um, on the image section, tab, to get the images of those magazines, and they look at the little bits. So the most important, and basically model those things, and they can. I'll just do it for myself now, just to be able to tell you. Was gonna share my screen, but it's not happening, so I'm just gonna have to do it like this. Cosmopolitan, for example, cover. Just enter that, and then I choose to look at the images, and let's say one simple one of the covers. I click on it and I have a look. I check what's on that cover, and for example, one of us, trust us, these moves will have you smiling for a week. Would you be able to model on something like that? Like, trust me, this one product will have your energy back for days, or something like that. Just simple modeling on this stuff. What's next? Just looking at this one is very popular because it works. 12 ways to look like money without spending any. Would you be able to create something like 12 ways to travel, on a budget, or something like that? So the most important thing is to remember that you just need to insert your own thing in those little headlines, and there will be plenty ideas, and you'll see that everything is kind of repeating, and the reason why is because it works. It just simply works. These things work. These things have been working for decades because they are based on human psychology. That's what usually grabs people attention for one or another reason. People like lists, people like specific information, rather than generic and so on. So use this tip. You don't have to always come up with your own stuff. And that's what marketers do. They usually model on existing things. And a headline is very, very important. A catchy headline. Hi, John. Nice to see you here. So I was meant to share my screen, but I can't. It seems that the Facebook UI changed again. I don't know how to share my screen. I was gonna show the cover. So basically, look, and even sometimes what I do, it's become a habit now. What I do is that when I'm standing at the till in the shop, and the shelves with all the magazines, I just somehow automatically start analyzing the covers, checking the headlines, all the different headlines on those magazines, and I come up with my own headlines as I stand in the shop. No effort required. And with time, you start feeling even why they are making them that way, and it kind of sinks into your blood and becomes very natural to you, and you can start creating your own headlines like that on the fly. So I hope this was useful. I didn't work out the way I planned, but anyway, I hope you got the idea, and thanks very much for watching. Have an amazing day. I think it's Wednesday today. Today the week feels long for me. I don't know why exactly, but I hope it's going faster for you. Anyway, weekend is around the corner, and thanks again, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.